Today I'm trying to keep this old Volvo F87 alive. The hydraulic tank is bleeding through the steel, the fuel filters are almost completely blocked, and I nearly lose a camera to the sea while fixing the pier. This hydraulic tank has lived under this Volvo F87 since the late 70s. It has taken decades of gravel, road salt, water and dust. Someone patched it once with chemical metal maybe 20 years ago, and that repair is still holding. But now it's started bleeding again, just beside the old repair, and I'm pretty sure the whole end of the tank is on its way. Even if this truck never gets fully restored, it can't just sit here leaking oil into the ground. So I grind everything back to bare steel with a wire wheel. Heat the plate with a gas torch to sweat out any oil.
Threads have gone, but I've used everyone before. Metric, UNC, whatever fits in my hole. If it holds for one more.
Clean it with brake cleaner and mix fresh chemical metal. I know the right way would be to weld a proper repair, but for now I just need it to seal properly, not perfect.
Burn thin. Every fix I've done is screwed right into my skin. From frozen February nights to July sun's glare. If it broke on the highway, I've been laying in a gravel there. I don't pray for miracles, I pray for grit, for a socket that bites and a torch that'll hit. This is for the old boats.
I spread on the chemical metal in 2 layers, wet on wet, to get as strong a bond as I can. The only thing that worries me is how cold it is out here. It might affect how well it cures, but we'll find out soon enough.
Engineering born from it's too late to fall apart. We don't have a showroom, we just got faith and grime, holding old machines together, one bad idea at a time. Seen a leaf spring snap where the bracket gave in, so I stacked 2 worn out blades and a plate of 8mm tin. Drilled new holes through the rust in hopes, tightened down a mismatch set of second-hand bolts. I patched fuel lines.
I don't think I've ever seen fuel filters this clogged before, and in a minute I'm going to cut them open so you can see why. The fuel filters on this truck feel like they haven't been touched since 1977. I know they've been changed many times, but that doesn't help me now. I need to check which type I actually have, because there are 2 different versions to order, and luckily they sit right here on the right side of the engine, easy to reach. As soon as I get the first one off, I can see a lot of junk in there, but looking down into a dark filter doesn't really tell you how bad it is.
Warriors who turn pain into a deal. For the roadside fixes, ratchet strats and fence wire art, legendary engineering born from it's too late to fall apart. We don't have a blueprint, we just got guts and time, holding old machines together, one mad idea at a time. We learned to cut new threads where the old ones died, and made in a hole where fine pitch used to hide. Washer stacks like poker chips under tired springs, zip ties holding more than they ever should on anything. We welded cracks by phone light with wind in our face, turn junkyard brackets into something that could brace. If it gets you off the shoulder and it gets you back home, then that ugly little fix is a masterpiece of chrome. They call it barge work I call it one more day for a truck, for a digger that someone couldn't just throw away. Old Swedish steel and some farmer's brain. That's the reason half these ghosts still roll in the rain. So when the new world laughs at the state of my rig, they don't see every roadside battle that made it this big. Every scar in the chassis is a story I own. Every sea stubborn fastener that I finally thrown. This is for the old boats, rusted threads and red hot steel. For the busted knuckle heroes who'll know what's fake and what is real. For the midnight patches, angle grinder sparks in the dark. Legendary engineering born from just get it to the next farm. We don't need permission, we just got fire and drive, keeping ancient iron breathing, dragging dead weight back to life. So
I decide to grab the grinder and cut these filters open to see what they actually look like inside. I don't know about you, but I find this kind of thing weirdly satisfying. And when I finally peel them apart, I realise I've probably never seen fuel filters this plugged up before.
Old bolts and broken knuckles, that's our hymn tonight. Old machines and stubborn people, taking one more fight. The one bad idea at a time. Seen a leaf spring snap where the bracket gave in, so I stacked two worn out blades at a plate of 8mm tin. Drilled new holes through the rust in hopes, tightened down a mismatched set of second-hand bolts. I patched fuel lines with hose from a tractor's brake, stole clamps off the scrap pile just to make it away. Bled a diesel on the shoulder while the truck screamed past, with a lighter in my teeth and diesel running down the glass. You can keep your warranty in showroom shine. I'll take grease in my car free and problems that are mine. This is for the old folks, rusted threads and red hot steel. For the busted knuckle warriors who turn pain into a deal. For the roadside fixes, ratchet strats and fence wire art. Legendary engineering born from it's too late to fall apart. We don't have a blueprint, we've just got guts and time, holding old machines together, one mad idea at a time. We learned to cut new threads where the old ones died, and made in a hole where fine pitch used to hide. Wash the stacks like poker chips under tired springs, zip ties holding more than they ever should on anything. We welded cracks by phone light with wind in our face, turn junkyard brackets into something that could brace. If it gets you off the shoulder and it gets you back home, then that ugly little fix is a masterpiece of chrome. They call it barge work, I call it one more day for a truck, for a digger that someone couldn't just throw away. Old Swedish steel and some farmer's brain, that's the reason half these ghosts still roll in the rain. So when the new world laughs at the state of
I try a spare filter from my excavator and somehow it actually fits, but I only have one and I need two. So I ordered the cheapest new ones I can find, surprisingly from Amazon, and they'll be here on Monday. I'm out of fuel filters for now, but trout season starts on April 1st, so I need to make this pier safe before the fishermen show up. In a minute, I'm going to lose a camera in the sea, and somehow get it back with magnets and a steel pipe. Back in winter, when the sea was frozen, I went out here and gave this pier some first aid with new planks. Already then I could see it also needed new posts, but with snow everywhere, I couldn't find any pipe at home. I wasn't even sure I had any. Now the snow is gone, trout season starts on April 1st, and this pier needs to be safe before the fishermen show up. This is actually a really good spot. I've had plenty of bites here over the years, so I don't want anyone falling through because I was lazy. I load the pipe onto a trailer behind the tractor, together with tools, a small cart, and drive down to the sea.
Up before the daylight, boots on cold concrete, coffee in a stained old thermos, grab a crunching under feet, fired up that tail excavator, just coughs and finds its tone, 12 tons of stubborn metal, but he never walked alone. He's run old Volvos, dusty dozers, Atlas iron in the rain, greased 1,000 hidden fittings, learned each rattle by its name. Every lever tells a story, every pedal, every gauge. You don't read it in a manual, you feel it in your rage. Yes, to the man of steel and diesel, and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From broken grounds to shining highways, they carved this world with calloused hands. Raise a cup to all that rust and oil that build our lives out of rock and sand. Old ton, 3 tons and 2 on worn out tires, airlines bleeding, tank half full. Brakes gave up some years ago, but that boom still bites and pulls. He's dug cable trenches at midnight, lifted beams in sideways snow. If a job's outlook there were possible, that's exactly where he'd go. There were nights the yard was silent, just his headlamp.
From there, I put the pipe on the cart and pull everything out along the 200-metre pier to the little island where our own pier sits.
But when morning hit the mirrors and the diesel found its song, he forgot about his shoulders and he made the background strong. Yes, to the man of steel and diesel and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can survive. From muddy boots to midnight wrenching, they wrote our future in the ground. When the old iron roars one more time, you can hear their heartbeat in the sound. Yeah. Now some of those men are slowing some machines apart for good. but the bridge still stands solid where their sweat and steel once stood. And a younger hand grabs the joysticks in a second-hand old rig. Hears the ghost in every cylinder, and he starts to understand the gig. So here's to the men of steel and diesel, and all the old machines they kept alive. You don't see their names on the skyline, but they're the reason that the skyline can't survive. From muddy boots to midnight wrench, and they wrote our future in the ground. When the old iron roars one more time, you can hear their heartbeat and the sound. Old excavator and the sunset paint gone dull, but I still bright. Give it fuel and just a little mercy, and it'll carry one more load into the night.
Out on our pier, I start driving the pipe down into the bottom, but of course the seabed is annoyingly hard exactly where I want it. I've mounted a camera on the pipe to get some shots, completely forget about it, and it promptly falls off and drops straight into the water.
Alarm is screaming before sunrise. Coffee tastes like burned out fuel. Pull my boots on in the half-light. Same old road, same worn out route. Kids are dreaming on their pillows. I step out in cold and rain, selling hours of my lifetime just to keep them safe and sane. See my face inside the window, just a tired but standing man. All these numbers on a schedule, but I tell myself again, oh, one more day we go, through the frost and through the pouring snow. Time keeps slipping, but we're standing.
Luckily, the camera mount is using insanely strong magnets that I salvaged from an old e-bike hub motor, and the pipe itself is steel. So after a bit of fishing around, the camera suddenly snaps back onto the pipe, and I can pull it up from the bottom.
Mud and shovel, steel and stone. Phone keeps buzzing in my pocket. Perfect lives on every phone. Paycheck hits the rent and food first, then the tank and all the loans. All I really own is minutes, traded in for sticks and stones.
With that little heart attack over, it's just a matter of driving the post all the way down with the sledgehammer and bolting the loose parts of the pier back together. When everything is tight again, I pack up, walk back along the 200 metres of pier, and head home with the tractor.
Hey, ho, one more day we go through the dark where someone else says go. All our hours, all our bodies want. Hey, ho, still we stand till dawn, 'cause one day we'll be free right here, and we sing for the ones we buried.
The day ends the way I like it, engine off on the yard, and one more problem crossed off the list. And if everything goes according to plan, which it never does, next time the new fuel filters finally arrive for the Volvo, and I start tackling the excavator, including a tyre change, so we can keep both the truck and the machines moving. If you want to follow along and actually see where all of this ends up, hit subscribe before you leave. I'm just one person doing this, and every subscriber genuinely matters.